For the fourth year in a row, Dawn is partnering with iHeartRadio for Can't Cancel Pride, a campaign that has raised over $11 million for the LGBTQ plus community. Dawn continuously strives to celebrate visibility and inclusivity for all, and that means supporting amazing organizations like Centerlink, providing safe spaces where over 52,000 community members go each week to receive critical and life-saving services. Dawn is there for your home, or your home away from home. So visit can'tcancelpride.com to learn more.
6 o'clock Sunday at the New Amsterdam Roof Theater in Times Square, and Phenomen broadcasting coast to coast. And they're proud to play host to about 700 of our druggist friends. The audience waits for the music of Arnold Johnson and the cuckoo comedy of Raymond Knight. On stage, Arnold awaits the word, and there goes the curtain. Take it away, Arnold. And now we bring before your bewildered eyes and ears the one and only cuckoo, Raymond Knight.
Hello, Joe. Hello, Arnold. Hello, everyone. I'm sorry I can't stay long.
Oh, why? What are you doing, Ray?
Have to make out my income tax.
Uh-oh. That's too bad.
It is, for the government.
Oh, I see.
Boy, have I got it sewed up this year.
Yeah?
Oh, wait a minute. Listen, Joe, I'll be right back. I've got a new lawyer coming, see, to help me make out my tax. I haven't met him yet, but they tell me he's a good lawyer. Ask him to wait for me, will you?
Oh, sure.
Yeah,
I'll be right Ray.
Hey, excuse me. Is Ray Knight around here?
Oh, yes. He's expecting you. He'll be right back.
Thanks. I'm from the Internal Revenue Department. I want to see him about his last year's tax report.
Internal Revenue? Oh, I see.
Oh, I see. You've come over about my tax, eh?
That's right.
Yes,
my name is...
Glad to meet you. Very glad to meet you. Boy, are we going to rook the government?
Ray.
It's okay, Joe. I've got it all worked out, Joe. Well, shall we start the dirty work?
Ray, if I were you, I would do it.
If you or I, you'd pay an income tax. Wait till I get through with this one. The government will owe me money. Listen, would you like to hear what I did with my 1934 report?
I'd be very much interested.
Boy, did I commit perjury in 7 different languages.
Well, goodbye, Ray. It's nice to have known you.
Yeah, where'll I see you, Joe?
Atlanta, probably.
Atlanta. Always kidding. He knows I never go south. Well, now, I suppose you know how these things are juggled.
No, but I hope to find out.
Yeah, well, I'll teach you. But remember, after you see what I did with my 34 tax, I expect you to do something unusual for me on my 1936 report.
Don't worry, I will.
That's fine. Now, first, we have dependents. Wait till you see my dependents. They'll kill you. Mehitable.
Did you call me Mr. Knight?
Exhibit 1. This is my wife.
Oh, so you're married, eh?
Only on my income tax. She's the landlady's daughter. I give her 75 cents a year to be my wife in the report.
Well, I think you got a quarter change coming to you.
Wait till you see the next one. Oh, Mortimer, come here, Mortimer.
Oh, boy, some fun. The strangers in the house.
These are my twin sons, Mortimer and Murgatroyd.
Twin sons?
Yep.
I only see one.
Tell him, Papa. He'll die.
You know, really, it's terrific. When the Internal Revenue man comes, I call Mortimer, and he comes in. Then he goes out, and I call Murgatroyd, and Mortimer comes back with a different hat on.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah.
That gives you two more dependents.
Yes, we're both tomboys.
Now, wait a minute. Here's my cousin Elmer. Elmer is a great big help.
Hiya, Stoke. I mean, folks.
Say, what does Elmer do?
Oh, Elmer's an amateur actor. He's very helpful. Now, first, get this. He's my invalid uncle.
You should see me in my wheelchair.
With a nurse.
And nurse to you.
And then next, he's my grandfather.
I want to go to sleep, grandson. Come and put my whiskers under the bedclothes.
Isn't that terrific? And look, here's my married sister, Ophelia.
But she goes in on her husband's report.
I know, but she works for me, too. You see, when the inspector comes, she goes in the next room and listen to what she does. Next year, huh? Next year. You see, I put her down as a baby, and that gives me 6 dependents. You get it?
I get it.
You want to hear any more?
Do I? I'm all ears.
Yeah, I'll say you are. Do you go through doors sideways?
Oh, dear, you know, that's Elmer always kidding. You should hear him fool the Internal Revenue men.
Does he do anything else?
I voted 6 times at the last election.
Uh-oh, wait a minute, Elmer. Don't brag. Sometime you might say that before the wrong person.
I think you put your finger on something, Mr. Knight.
Well, I'll take it off.
You know who I am?
Sure, you're my new lawyer.
No. Here's my card. I'm from the Internal Revenue Department.
The Internal Revenue... Must be something I ate. Well, I hope you enjoyed my little joke. I'm a worse kidder than Elmer here. Boy, am I funny. Yeah, well, I suppose you want to get that information on the $15,000 income I reported in 1934.
1934? I'm here about the 1935.
35? Well, the joke's on you then. I made $20,000 in 35, but you can't touch me.
Why not?
Because I didn't file a report.
What? Come along with me.
Wait a minute. Oh, Spreaker, help! Ladies and gentlemen, introducing one of the world's greatest mystics from far off India, their Nelly Bangy Coco, who hears all, sees all, and knows all.
I see in the little crystal ball millions of people with something that will make them very happy. Much better in 1937. Something which will make them feel like $1 million.
How many million people do you see in the crystal ball, Ben Alley?
17 million people.
Well, what is it that will make them feel so much happier and better?
It is a magic word. It is coming clearer. It is cinnamon.
My sincere congratulations to my old friend Irving Berlin for again turning out a masterful batch of songs in his new picture, On the Avenue. From this beautiful score we play, I've Got My Love to Keep Me Warm.
And now we give you the greatest boon to humanity since Newton discovered the law of gravitation by finding out that a falling apple would make applesauce. We give you... Ray Knight's Firing Squad.
Thanks, Joe. My friends, the firing squad was designed to do away with pests, people who annoy us, people who get in our hair.
Listen, Ray, if you're going to keep touching your head every time you say that, you better get a toupee.
Thank you, Joe. As I was saying, send in your nominations, and we'll put these pests on the spot. Tonight's candidate was suggested by Mr. John F. Oster of Cleveland, Ohio. Mr. Oster writes, Dear Ray, I nominate for the firing squad the wife who won't let her husband read, but I'll show you just what he means. Firing squad, 10, 10, 10, 10. Firing squad, oh, 1, 2. Sounds like a centipede with a wooden leg. Incidentally, ladies and gentlemen, we have 1,500 people in our firing squad, as everybody in the audience here at the theater has a paper pop gun they're going to shoot. So get ready to assist in the execution, my friends. Joe Bolton will now set the stage.
Thank you. The scene is the living room of the Ernest J. Whatchamacallit. Dinner is over, and Ernest is just settling down for a session with the evening news. Mr. Whatchamacallit is played by Ray Knight. Mrs. Whatchamacallit is played by Special Dispensation. Curtain.
Well, now for a nice evening at home.
Wouldn't you like a nice evening at home, Ernest?
That's just what I said.
No, I just said it.
Okay, let it go at that.
What's this?
Never mind.
What are you doing? Reading the papers?
No, darling, I'm watching a man turn flapjacks in a restaurant window.
I see silly.
Am I?
Yes, the nearest restaurant is 5 blocks away.
Wrong again. Say, this new cup defender is some yacht.
Ernest. I think you're mean. You haven't said anything about my new dress.
Boy, look at those lines.
Oh, you did notice it.
That's a pretty big boom, though.
What?
We made USAA insurance to help you save. Take advantage of discounts when you cover your home and your ride. Discover how we're helping members save at USAA.com/bundle. USAA. Restrictions apply.
It's a little too wide amidship.
I think you're horrible.
It probably handles well in the wind, though.
Ernest, are you looking at my dress?
Yes, of course. It's very nice. I like the wheelhouse especially.
I'm glad you like it. Of course, the back is cut a little low.
There's an awful lot exposed on deck.
Do you think it needs something around your throat?
That can be taken care of with a little rope.
What? Ernest, tell me honestly, how tall does this dress make me look?
184 feet from stem to stern.
Ernest, whatchamacallit?
Yes, dear.
If you're going to read the paper, then I can too.
Hey, give that paper back to me.